There's a lot going on in and around Omaha, and there's one great place to keep track of it all, metroQUARTERLY. The publication's Mad 25 campaign recently reached a whole new level. I was there to witness it. Publisher Andee Hoig here alongside Michelle Schrage. It's nice to see you, Michelle, and Andy, welcome back.
Thank you.
Before we get to you and all of your adventures, I want to
Yes.
start with Michelle, since she's a newbie to the segment here. Your organization, it's called Business for Business.
That's right.
And this is a professional society. So what is your mission, and then what were you trying to accomplish when you set this out?
Yeah, so Business for Business, we've been around 2.5 years. We're an organization of people who believe in the power of positive and impactful connections. And that means connecting the right people together, connecting people with the right opportunities, the right messages, the right experiences, the right organizations. And we see that so often is when we can facilitate opportunities for people to make those connections, the outcome is really exciting.
Yeah. I can only imagine how you feel, because when we see our guests connecting here during the show, we'll look across the room and see everybody talking. We're like, this is awesome.
Right.
This is totally great. Right? That you kind of put those people together and you realize that they needed each other. They just didn't know where to go to find one another.
Absolutely.
So you've got several things coming up, and this is the part where you just take notes at home. What is planned here throughout the summer months?
Yeah, every month I say I just need to get through the end of this month,
Right.
and then it happens again. So just need to get through the July, because we've got so much coming up. We've got a sneak peek of the new 88 Tactical that's coming up.
Yeah.
We also have Dr. Tom Osborne is going to be one of our speakers on July 14th at the DoubleTree, the newly renovated DoubleTree on 72nd Street. Then we also have a big summer celebration coming up on July 28th at the newly renovated Big Red Barn. I think they're just going by the barn now.
What is Coach talking about? Do you know what his message will be?
Yeah, typically we will have a nonprofit along with our monthly speakers. So teammates is obviously very close to his heart, so we'll have teammates there, and then he's going to elaborate on leadership and making an impact in the community and what that really can do for yourself personally and professionally.
Boy, he's inspiring. But then you said July 28th is another event. Andy is going to be speaking at that one, and I know this is a message that you've been working on for a while as you were looking at 50 years on this earth.
Yeah.
What's your message going to be on the 28th?
So, you know, we're kind of combining my 50th birthday celebration with the community, and also just talking about the power of community service, and really looking at, you know, spanning my career of 25 years is how things have changed, and how it's so important. I mean, how business and community service, as you know, Michelle, that's what your message is how that really ties together, and how the impact is so huge when you're looking at from a business standpoint, getting the employees and getting your teams involved in the community. So
you've understood involvement better than most for 25 years.
Yeah.
But this Mad 25 campaign has taken it to a different place.
It has.
Your awareness, your ability to connect is different now. Dancing with the Omaha Stars, we were there, and you were looking fabulous. Like her dress was about this color pink, and she shows up on that stage. You're like, bah, there are these pink pom-poms going. How did you enjoy that night?
You know, I really enjoyed it. A quick story. That morning when I woke up Saturday morning before the dance, I thought, why did I think it was a good idea to invite 60 people to come watch me? Why did I ever think that was a great idea? But with that being said, it was so much fun. It challenged me in ways that I did not expect from all different levels, and we'll elaborate that more in a column in the magazine. But
we'll keep our eyes peeled for that. But that's not the only event that you've been up to lately, which is the point. It wasn't, let's do a couple of things and make it look like we tried and put a campaign together. This was about consistency for you. So what else have you been up to?
So here's an event that I did on Saturday with challenge number 13, Tour to Cure the American Diabetes Association. And this was the first biking event that I've done. You know, I've done several 5Ks and some walks, but this was the first biking event. And all the folks here that you see in the red shirts, they are red riders, and they're actually riders that have diabetes, so they're riding with the disease. This group right here did the 50 mile. The 50 mile, I just did the 10. But yeah, right. But it's just so great. I mean, and look at this woman with her grandkids, and it was such a great event, and you know, we were there before it got really hot, and just connecting with these people.
So what are you looking forward to next? You have additional events on the calendar?
I do have additional events on the calendar. So when we go to our top 5, we're going to actually, I think there's like 4 of them that are upcoming.
Andee brings us a top 5 because there is so much happening in the city of Omaha, especially this time of year. Andee pares it down and basically says, here are 5 events that I think are pretty great. Maybe you should try to attend one or all of these.
Absolutely.
Let's start on the 25th.
So on the 25th coming up, so this is one of our MAD 25, Crohn's and Colitis Omaha Walk on Saturday the 25th. And then on June 28th, Songs and Suds. I've actually sang at this the first year it was. I love to sing for Merrymakers Association. And then these next 3 are in our MAD 25. So the superhero run for CASA 5K on July 9th. They were just
here yesterday with capes. They're so excited.
Yeah, and I'm excited to do that one. July 16th, Relay for Life, American Cancer Society. Also on July 16th is the Owl Ride for the Myers Foundation for Disabilities. That's the event that starts at 10 o'clock at night, and you ride, I think it gets over about 2 a.m.
So cool. So what's on your giveaway list this week?
So I was chatting with Michelle, and I said, why don't we give away a couple passes to one of the upcoming events? So we're going to let people enter. Keyword Connect, July 1st is the deadline. But then I'm going to connect the winner with Michelle, and then they can choose which event they want to come to.
So they could really go to what speaks to them if they're looking at
we have a variety
agenda.
of different programming, so whatever they'd like.
If you want to register for that giveaway, and of course you do, you'll go to this website. It's spiritofomaha.com. Scroll down just a touch and look for KMTV's Morning Blend on the left side of that page. That's where you'll click. You do need a couple of key pieces of information, and that keyword, and then the deadline.
The keyword again is Connect, and then the deadline is Friday, a week from this Friday, July 1st.
Okay, so the website one more time. It's spiritofomaha.com, and I've had a couple of people come up to me and say, I think you should do a story on, and I will say, you know what? I think that's an awesome fit for metroQUARTERLY because it's about the people who inspire and are doing extraordinary things, and Andee and her team are always looking out for those stories.
Absolutely.
So don't hesitate to email.
Yeah.
Michelle, good to see you.
Good
Have
to
a
see
great
you.
summer.
Thanks,
Okay,
you
thank
too.
you. And Andee, we'll see you soon.
Thanks.
Thank you. Well.